This is the Umbra Nightblade PvP / leveling build 1 to 10. This footage is taken as level 11 Nightblade, and even at level 11 Nightblade, you can have a lot of fun PvPing. I'm going to show you what I do using skills, and I don't use too much gear, but basically just the skills to start out, and how I play this Nightblade, and what I expect to do levels 11 and beyond. Welcome party people, I am Deltia from DeltiaSgaming.com here to do a quick video on Umbra. Umbra, yeah, Nightblade. Solo / PvP build that I've been working on. Did some PvP last night at level 11. I was leading the charge and actually I was very survivable. I was ripping and gripping, as you can see here. I am level 11, but this video is intended for 1 to 10. I'm going to have a video 11 to 25, 26 to 50, or VR1, just like this. Also going to be doing the sword class. So let me tell you what I found really effective so far, leveling up and playing solo. So the skills that I've been using right away, what you get pretty much instantly, is Swallow Soul. This is the very first ability in the siphoning tree, and what it does is it basically gives you some range. It doesn't cost that much magic, and it heals you over time. This alone will keep you alive for pretty much throughout the beginning of the game. So I really like Swallow Souls. Also, once you get Soul Shred, you're going to want to morph it to Soul Tether. For PvP, it's absolutely incredible. I probably will show you a video in the end where I stun about 20 people with this, and then we shoot a siege on them and kill everyone. That was pretty cool. Okay, so I do take that as my ultimate, but you're probably going to get Veil of Blades or Consuming Darkness first, because I do use 2 shadow abilities. So eventually this is going to go on her back bar, so I suggest you take both and try them out. Okay, so I got that. I took Concealed Weapon, which allows me to move faster and stealth. Also, it's just basically your basic magic attack, and there's a really cool combo you can do with Cloak. Well, if my dogs are fighting over there, well, you're going to have to hear dogs fighting. And then Dark Cloak. Alright, so with Dark Cloak, you'd remove 1 negative effect. You're going to be able to remove more later on. And then our AoE damage comes from Destruction Staff Still Line, Blockade of Fire. This is the Destruction Staff skill, the second one. You get it pretty early, so take Destructive Reach until you get this. I do take the Morph where it makes it larger and lasts longer. So you have something that can do anything. You got a heal, you got a single target / magic dump burst, you got a getaway, you got AoE, and then you got a finisher, Impale. Impale is your class finisher from the Assassination Tree. This thing hits hard, and I like the extra range at 15 meters, making it awesome as you close the distance and range DPS. So like I said, the ultimate that I use is Soul Tether. That's because I can stun everyone in the area, and 150 magic cost, this is up all the time. Once I get to morph it, Soul Tether is going to allow me to get some heals really quickly. So that's what I do. I'm going to show you some gameplay. But realistically, what you want to take here, the passives, Stamina Recovery is going to be great in PvP later. Executioner is going to be awesome, obviously killing someone. I got to have that one. Magic Flood, Catalyst is really good. I just got some skill points. Really, as soon as you start out, you got to put a point into this. As soon as you get this, reduce magic cost. As soon as you get it, put a point in there. Same thing here, Recovery. Do that and you'll be able to cast so much more skills. So many more skills. So that's the skill setup. So this is how I use it. Basically, you want to start out combat generally from stealth because you get attack bonus. So your heavy attack, I mean, you can like 2-shot people basically. But if you don't, I just do a bunch of funnel health here or swallow souls. I light attack, swallow soul. Light attack, swallow soul. Until they reach me. So once they reach me, they're almost dead. I can impale them. Or block, concealed weapon until this guy comes along and screws up my video. Okay. Or you can get in stealth and do concealed weapon to start, which basically stuns them, puts them off balance. Heavy attack, boom. When you're starting off, people don't understand that you're not going to have a whole lot of magicka to keep on casting, but heavy attacks, a fully charged heavy attack not only restores magicka, but it hits really hard at first. So I put them off balance, watch that. That was 840 damage. That was more than a concealed weapon critical starting off. So heavy attacks are pretty effective. Alright, a couple tricks with this build. is like, let's say someone gets close. Oh, this guy's gonna die instantly. Boom. Yes, it hits hard. I mean, swallow souls hits really hard. Plus, you receive more healing. So a trick you can use is a dark cloak into a concealed weapon. That will stun the opponent. So if you do dark cloak, and then you go boom, that's almost as good as coming and hitting them from stealth. Because concealed weapon, I gotta get this aspect ruined. Oh, ta. If you read the description of concealed weapon, basically, if you're invisible, it will put the enemies off balance, giving you the opportunity to do a heavy attack and fully stun them. This is how you stun lock people starting out. So like, let's say I got, you know, 2 guys coming at me. Oh my god, what do I do? I will nuke one here. Boom. Stun him. Finish him. Go into stealth. Stun you. Finish. I mean, come on. Look at that combat. Nightblade is by far my favorite combat style in this game. Alright, so AoE real quick. What do we do if we got a bunch of mobs? First thing we want to do is get them all packed up and wait for it. Boom! Soul Tether. That's going to stun lock them for about 4 or 5 seconds, giving you opportunity to, you know, making a move. Really, this is a single target thing, but your elemental blockade. Elemental blockade, I still even use it endgame because it goes off of ledges. So that's what it looks like. The big old ring of fire here. It lasts for a good decent time, and they're just going to sit in and eat that damage over time. I mean, look how long that goes. So the thing is, it's not going to go behind you. It's only going to go the direction that you want it to go. Like that. And you can cast a couple of them, see? Either way, that's what I use to do basically tons of AoE damage. But really, I'm focused on single target damage, as you can see, and range. I really like range, magic, DPS. I love it, love it. You have such an advantage, especially if you don't have any stamina on your bar. Like, if you get in trouble, I can just dodge roll for days. Look. You ain't hit me. I don't have a problem with stamina on this guy, because I don't use stamina for any abilities. It's great. So the thing with this is the part that I forget. This is not a Dragon Knight. This is not a Dragon Knight. So don't play this like a Dragon Knight. You're going to need to use stealth, deception, movement speed, everything to survive, not just brute force. Also, you only have one self-heal to start, which is Swallow Soul. So, if you're struggling to stay alive, I recommend going Restoration Staff, because then you're going to have grand healing. But usually, starting off, Swallow Soul is enough to get you through most of the game, until you get level 15. Well, this is cool. Can we do a screenshot? Thumbnail? Dude, you guys didn't hold it long enough. I'm going to have, once I hit 15, what I'm going to do is go Restoration Staff. And the gear that I'm wearing, I mean, I'm wearing just like level 5, level 1 stuff with training on it. Level 6, I mean, I'm not wearing any fancy gear. The video that, you know, I was killing people in, I'm not wearing any fancy gear. So you don't have to be effective. At level 15, though, I'm going to go Destruction and Restoration Staff. I plan on leading PvP groups with this. And I was a little bit blown away at how effective it was leading a PvP group, even as a stealther. Like, I really only thought Dragon Knights could lead groups, but if you play it the right way by doing dark cloaks all the time and dodge rolls, you can be just as effective leader as a Dragon Knight. It's just a different play style. You have to be agile, and you have to be an elusive shadow. Once we get some access to more abilities, you're going to see this unfold, and where people are going to be frustrated as hell trying to hit me. So I can't wait for that. But until then, I'm just going to work on this guy, get him up to 25, and do another video. I'm going to do a lot of PvP. So maybe I'll do some PvP gameplay videos if you guys like that. If you want that, leave me in the comments. I know you guys like your Nightblades. I like my Nightblade. The problem is I don't like just playing stamina on my Nightblade anymore. So that's kind of why I haven't made a whole lot of videos with him. But that will change now. Oh, so I'm in trouble. Stealth. Boom. Nuke one guy here. Look at that magic. Stealth. That's because all that passive. Look at that. I'm not running out of magic. Stealth. Boom. Then we just took out 5 or 6 people, yo. I mean, this is a Nightblade. Combat on a Nightblade is a blast. Heavy attack, stealth, And blockade for you. I mean, this is how a warlock feels. This is a warlock as a Nightblade. You're just like juking and nuking everything. I'm really excited about this build. I know you guys are. I'm playing a Breton, so I'm gonna work my butt off and see if I can't get to 25 maybe this weekend, because I'm gonna be playing this a lot. Also gonna be doing a Sork, so I will do all of the classes. But I know you guys want a Nightblade, and I wanted to play one. So more to come on this video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. And even at level 11, you can kick ass. Level 12 now. I got my big boy pants on. Boom. Later, y'all.